All of a sudden, I hear this voice saying, how do you go from minutes to hours? And I literally froze. I was standing there and I was like, how do you go from minutes to hours? That's a great question. I wasn't expecting that question. What's up everyone, today I have a new vlog for you guys. It is not really a school vlog because I do not really go to school today. I'm following online class right now, like literally I'm following it right now. I'm gonna be showing you guys. No, because when I said I was following through a live stream, the class right now, I am doing it via live stream right now. I'm also holding my hand in front of the screen because like I want to like expose the teacher right now. But yeah, I'm following that online class right now because I do not want to go to the lecture, and also I have to go to a different school in a minute. I have to teach actually, which is quite shocking. I know. I teach mathematics. I give competitions for like mathematics and chemistry and biology as well. I used to give English as well, but I do not really like giving competitions for English, so I'm only giving maths and chemistry right now. Surprise, surprise, I'm actually really good at maths, so that's why I'm doing it. But first I'm gonna have to like follow my class, and luckily I can follow it online through like a live stream. Otherwise I would be so cooked because the place that I'm supposed to like do the competitions at is like 2.5 hours from my school, and from my house it's like I think 40 minutes, so that's a lot better than 2.5 hours. So I'm first gonna be having to follow the class. This is the outfit of the day. Also, Australia is here, but this is the outfit of the day. It's yeah, quite fun. The sun is also shining through the window, so you can kind of like see. Yeah, that's the sun. But it's quite nice weather today. I think this is like a quite casual outfit to like give competitions. Today I'm giving the first competition for this specific school, so it's gonna be quite new, and it's also in a bigger group. I've never taught in a bigger group. I've only done individual competitions, so this is like very new, and I don't know how it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be quite alright. Either way, I think I'm gonna have fun because maths is something that I like to do because I don't know, in my opinion, it's kind of easy. Of course, I have my difficult moments with maths, but most of the times I find it easy. And it's also from a lower level than I used to do, so I'm supposed to know it like 10 times better even. But first, I'm gonna go downstairs and follow my class further on, and I'm gonna be making breakfast, and then we're gonna have like a little break, and then we're gonna go to the school. So when I was upstairs, I could hear my dad downstairs, but I cannot find my dad like whatsoever anywhere right now. So I don't really know what I heard, and if he's like gone outside or something. Oh wait, he's in the backyard. He's just like doing his own thing, I guess. For the fact that yesterday it was like raining crazily heavy, today is like a really nice day actually. Like literally look at the sky, it's so blue. Yesterday it was like really cloudy and gray. Kind of lucky today for the people in the Netherlands, the Dutch people. We got really lucky today. We're gonna have some sun and some blue sky, which doesn't happen often unless it's like summer or maybe spring sometimes. Okay, let's make some breakfast. I am currently on my way to the train station. As you guys can see, there's a lot of sun, but as you can see, I'm going to the train station right now. I am for once not late, so I did not leave the house late today, which is really nice. So I have a little bit of time to walk. I don't have to rush as much to the train station like I usually do. That doesn't happen very often lately, so that's a big win. Up to many more, I guess. No, it's actually quite busy on the road today. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to the school right now that I have to give the competitions at, or the classes or lessons, and then I'll probably see you guys in a bit. I don't even know if I'm correctly in center, but it doesn't matter. So I forgot to film giving the competitions for the mathematics tutoring, which I do not blame myself for because it's a new school. It's a random school that I'm like going into, so I would not be filming myself as the first. I'm not going to be filming myself in a random school like newly, freshly out of the start and just be like, hey, what's up y'all? I'm not going to be vlogging in a random school, right? But because I forgot, I'm going to give you guys a visual representation of how it looked like. So of course, first of all, I entered the room and it was just like the people were already there. They were sitting ready. They were ready to like have the competitions and the tutoring. So I just greeted them. I just introduced myself and I said hello to everyone, not individually, but to the entire group. So I just said hello to them. It was a group of 8 students and they were all kind of very mixed in terms of motivation. Some of them were really motivated and like not lacking at all, while others were like completely drained from the entire school day, which I do understand. I'm a student myself. I understand it, right? So I just did my thing. I was doing the tutoring, the mathematics, everything went pretty well. Some people were understanding it quicker than others. It was a lot of basis knowledge that they did not have because their teacher randomly decided to give up in the middle of the school year last year. So they were missing a lot of basis knowledge that they had to catch up on. And next to that is their final year, their like exam year. It's like their senior year in high school, so they have to like pass, and I'm just trying my best to help them. So I was doing the competitions, doing really well, and everything went really fine. And then all of a sudden, I hear this voice saying, how do you go from minutes to hours? And I literally froze. I was standing there and I was like, how do you go from minutes to hours? That's a great question. I wasn't expecting that question. Please don't blame me. Please don't think that I'm stupid. I did think that I was stupid for a second, but I completely forgot how you went from minutes to hours. Like, I literally froze there. I stood there in distress, not knowing how to go from minutes to hours or the other way around. How does a biochem student, a STEM student literally right now, not know how to go from minutes to hours? What in my mind was going wrong when I forgot how to go from minutes to hours or from hours to minutes? I was like being stupid for no reason. So after like 5 minutes of rethinking and like discussing it with them, because none of the students knew it, because all the students were like confused as well, because I was confused. They did not expect me to be confused because I was their teacher basically for that day. And then out of nowhere, it just suddenly hit me again. To go from minutes to hours, you do divided by 60, and to go from hours to minutes, you do times 60. And honestly, I felt like such a big pro after finding that out, because that entire class was like, okay, finally we know it. We know it now. Because apparently their teacher forgot to tell them how to go from minutes to hours or from hours to minutes. And I personally forgot that as well. I've not done like anything with physics or anything from minutes to hours or hours to minutes or whatever with like whole entire changing it up. I have not done that since like May, which has been like 6 months already. 6 entire months I have not done that at all. I did not convert anything from hours to minutes or minutes to hours because I simply did not have to. Like, not a singular freaking competition or like tutoring I gave in the past 6 months has been asked for me to like convert the minutes to hours or hours to minutes. So it doesn't matter because I just did not have it. And I do not give physics competitions or tutoring, right? I do not give any physics classes and I do not follow any physics classes anymore. After I passed my physics final exam, I literally like forgot everything about physics. And this is something that really comes back a lot in physics. I did not have it in maths at all because I give a lot of math tutoring and I have not come across like a singular question about like converting minutes to hours or hours to minutes or you know, all that stuff. Doing any type of conversion, I have not had a singular question about that. So I just simply forgot how to do it, you know? I just did not understand it anymore. But luckily it did come back to me. So I just continued my lesson onwards and I just did my best to like do it the best I could. I had limited time there, honestly, because I had 2 entire like chapters that I had to do from the book. I literally got the book in the class itself. I had to ask one of the students to get the book in order to actually explain and like do the entire tutoring class. That was the biggest freestyle pro moment I've had in my entire life. I had 3 hours, of which 15 minutes were a break in between. So basically about 2.5 hours, seeing the fact that I also took like 10 minutes to just know what I'm going to be explaining. In 2.5 hours, doing 2 entire chapters is not a lot of time, honestly. At least in my opinion, it's not a lot of time. Seeing the fact that they had like 80 pages worth of exercises and theory that they had to know, which is honestly insane to me. Like, how do you mean they're going to be following a 3-hour class with 15-minute break and then they just have to understand 2 entire chapters in literally 7 days, because their test is like in next week. They have to do like a reset exam of last year's exam on next Monday. So literally 7 days they have to prepare because they failed it all last year.
Because their teacher gave up. Their teacher gave up on them.
Can you imagine how insanely devastating that must be for a student to have that? But anyways, the rest of the class went pretty well and it was all fine. So I finished it up and I said bye to everyone. Everyone thanked me for it. I honestly did not expect that. I had like a really nice group of students. They were really social and they really interacted well with me. 2 of the girls even brought me coffee in the break, but I do not drink coffee, so I had to like basically disappoint them and say to them that I do not drink coffee, so I will not be drinking the coffee. But I still thanked them, of course. I was like, thank you, I do not drink coffee. But anyways, I really appreciate it, right? No one has ever done that for me. Like, even as a tutor, I've not had that ever since I was a tutor, and I've been a tutor for like 3 years right now. Not a singular class nor student has brought me like tea or coffee or water or whatever. So that was really nice of them. A little side note, it went by so much faster than I thought it would be. But for next week, I already did get the right materials to like prepare myself for the class and know what I'm supposed to do. So this time I will not be as chaotic as today. But after the tutoring class, I just went home by public transport and I just had dinner and I had a snack and I started working on school again. I had to do like 3 entire e-learning modules and I did not enjoy them whatsoever. Luckily, it only took me like 15 minutes per e-learning module, which I don't know how I did that, but that was pretty quick. But I finished those and then I also had to finish another assignment of mine, which I also finished, luckily. I only have like 2 other things that I have to check off of my checklist for the entire week for now. But I know that after like tomorrow, I'll have 4 or 5 more new things that I have to add on. So I'm kind of preparing myself mentally for those things that I have to finish this week or by the end of this week, which is a lot of assignments, a lot of group work, a lot of group assignments, a lot of peer review things that I have to do. I have like peer review. I've never peer reviewed anyone. I don't even know what a peer review is. Like, peer, it means that, isn't peer like your colleagues or like your co-workers or like peer workers, peer students? Is that also why it's called a peer review? Because you're like interlink. Oh, it's called a peer review because you're reviewing like your peers. Oh my days, how stupid am I to like not even think about that? Anyways, I'm gonna have to do like multiple peer reviews this week. I've never really like actually done a peer review. Like, yes, I have reviewed other people's work, but not officially in uni. This is the first time in uni I'm gonna be peer reviewing. And I can be quite rude, so I don't know, but I don't want to like hurt anyone for their work, right? But I think what I'm gonna be doing is just gonna go downstairs, gonna have a little snack again, and I'll just work on some more schoolwork, probably try to continue with the ICT module of cell biology because I have to still finish that. I've been working on that for like 4 days right now, which is honestly insane because I've been working forward for cell biology. Crazy, right? I don't know what I thought in my mind, but I was sick in my mind for doing that. I have to also watch back a lot of lectures, so I might start doing some of the lectures, like watching them back from like 2 weeks ago even. I'm quite behind on the lectures, don't mind me. So I'll probably finish off my day with some gaming, and then I'll just do my nighttime routine, and then I'll probably go to bed. And that was basically all that I did for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you did, and leave some positivity in the comments down below because honestly, why not, right? Like this video if you like this as well, and subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. Stay safe, stay motivated, just keep doing your work, and then I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye!